This is Friday Night Rivals, driven by Cruz Chevrolet.
Check in with someone who had the same amount of offers, but for his journalism skills, it's Scott Eisberg.
Yeah, many journalism offers, Darren. You know, I took the one that gave me the most money. 0. But I'll tell you what, we are here with Lowcountry Orthopaedics Sports Medicine Dr. David Jaskwhich. You know, last week I was ice skating with my daughter. I fell. The old wing ain't what it used to be. That's probably not an injury that you see very often. Most adult injuries would be...
Well, we tend to see folks that are getting more and more active, you know, in their 40s and 50s. And so we are seeing injuries like that, a shoulder, a rotator cuff, or something like that. Also, we're seeing folks that come in with a knee injury, like a meniscus or a ligament injury. So those are pretty common injuries.
Biggest question I think most people would have, hot or cold? When do you use heat? When do you use ice on the shoulder or the knee or the ankle?
Or anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So after an injury, you want to put ice on it right away, okay? The ice gets in and starts reducing the swelling. So I like to think of the term RICE: rest, ice, compression, and elevation. Those are the important things after an injury that help reduce the swelling and make you feel better.
When would the heat come into play?
Well, I want you to think of heat before and ice after, okay? So think about if you're warming up, getting ready, you want to put heat on something. Afterwards, if you got a sore shoulder or a knee, you want to put ice on it. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense to me. Next time I fall ice skating with my daughter, you will be getting a call after I put ice on it. How about that?
That's right.
Sounds good. Dr. David Jaskwhich with the Lowcountry Orthopaedic and Sports Medicine. Guys, I guess I'll send it back up to you. Opening weekend win. First, our player of the game right here. Congratulations, Lowcountry's Orthopaedics player of the game. You get that's kind of a collectible T-shirt. You don't find those around Atlanta, Coach. What did you think about the effort of your team today?
They did a great job of fighting through adversity, man. We had some things that we really had to fight through, but the kids did a good job of keeping on fighting, so we're happy with it.
Their defense seemed to pick things up in the second half, but you guys just kind of held strong, got the job done, and finished it out. How proud of you were you? How proud of this team were you to get that 21 points and get out of here with a win?
Oh, real proud of defense, man. Offensively, we got some work to do, of course, but defensively, we did a great job because we came on the field a lot in the second half.
How big is next week down in Alabama for you guys?
Real big. We're finna start working on it tonight.
Tonight?
We might start working on it on the bus.
Even before you get to the bus?
We get back to the bus.
Congratulations, guys. You got a long ride home. We got something for you for the ride home. Enjoy this.